I'm on Net Lease TV. Woo! All right. I hope you're having a great summer. It's July 14th. Warm out, that's for sure. Just got back from Sicily, Italy, and we're going to do an episode of Net Lease TV on tour. I'm headed out to the IE Inland Empire to go see a 7-Eleven ground lease that's for sale near Winchester Road in Hemet. Hemet's growing pretty rapidly. A lot of single-family homes, so we're going to go check that out. Enjoy. On the economic front, we got the 10-year Treasury kind of going sideways, right around 458. Price of Brent crude right around 84, 85. It's kind of ticked up. It got down to about 70 about a week or two back when Trump was bringing in, confiscating actually the oil tanker ships, and the price of oil started coming down. The strategic supply of oil is down to lowest levels since 1983. And we had the new Fed chairman, Warsh, testify today. He's going to do everything possible to keep inflation down. Good reading on inflation in June. It was down about 0.4%. The consumer price index was right around 3.5%. So that's lower than it's been for a while. So inflation is coming down. The general trend is coming down. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully at some point the Federal Reserve can start to lower that federal funds rate. But as of late, they've been kind of hawkish. So we'll see what happens. Well, I just got back from Sicily. We were in Taormina, and then we were in Catania. Then we headed to Palermo. Great coffee over there. They don't have Starbucks in Sicily much, but the little cafes are just the best. I'm going to go into my Starbucks here. You know, I love Starbucks. And get a cup of coffee. We love Starbucks. We want to finance more Starbucks. This is a really cool one. It's right here on San Marcos Boulevard. So I'm going to get my coffee fixed before we head out to the Inland Empire. My favorite drink is the Tall Pipe Place. And I love Starbucks water. Their water's the best. They filter it, the ice. It's so good, so refreshing. So I'm going to take a little break here, and I'm going to go in my Starbucks and get a cup of coffee real quick. I actually quoted this Starbucks a couple years back for the developer. They ended up selling it. I think I quoted it at about 3 or 4 million. The rent was pretty high. His cost to build this was pretty high as well. And so we were like 1-to-1 with his cost. So I think he had to come to escrow on his other loan, but he ended up selling it. We quoted it. They just built this Starbucks, and then they built that Panera Bread here on San Marcos Boulevard and that Costco not too long ago. But an amazing location right here on San Marcos Boulevard. I got to go get my coffee now. All right, so I got my Starbucks coffee. I'm excited. We'll keep heading out to the Inland Empire. This is a really nice 7-Eleven we're going to go check out. It's for sale. It's a ground lease property right on Domenigoni Parkway, which is a whole new area in the Inland Empire with attractively priced homes for younger people. So it's a hot location, and we'll get on our way here again. So we just closed the $2 Dollar General acquisition loans. They came to about $2.5 million combined, and we did a 5x5, 2 years IO. Then they amortized over 25 years for the remaining, I think, loan term, right around mid-6s. We closed the Dollar General in collaboration with Jesse Lamone in Sierra Vista. That was on the sell side. We just got a CVS listing with Jesse. So it's really nice CVS in Duluth, Minnesota, that will be doing an episode of Net Lease TV shortly. So, and then we're quoting quite a few deals. Right now, I would say we just quoted a Raising Cane's, and we quoted that we gave them a floating rate option, 5 5/8 to 5 3/4. Our fixed rate option's right around 5.90 to 6 1/4. So a lot of activity lately, which is always good. All right, we're coming down Domenigoni Parkway here, near Hemet, near Winchester Road. And as you can see, there's a lot of new homes coming in. This is the hot new area here in Hemet. So we're gonna go check out this 7-Eleven deal. Beautiful San Jacinto Mountains there. This is on the other side of Palm Springs. Hemet, fast-growing area. A lot of new homes coming in, affordable for young families. So we're almost there at the 7-Eleven ground lease. I'm excited to check it out. All right, we're coming in. There's the 7-Eleven. We're right here at Prairie Loop in Domenigoni, near Hemet. You can see they're building it. It's not completed yet, but a nice brand new property here on a very busy thoroughfare. You've got all the new homes coming in, luminary, Tri-Point homes, selling in the mid 500s. So this is a great
Continue for half a mile.
Let's park somewhere and kind of do a walkthrough. Right, well, I'm here at the back of the store. Everything's brand spanking new. All the utilities. If you purchase this property, you're gonna have a brand spanking new property. There's all these homes behind it coming in, as you can see, like I said, in the mid 500s. So this is a great area for millennials that want lower priced homes. This is a hot area. It's growing very rapidly here near Hemet. Looks like there's a new shopping center going in over there. So brand spanking new. Check it out. You've got a brand spanking new 7-Eleven if you make an offer on it. All the canopy, the pumps, everything's new. Call me if you want to make an offer on this property. I'd love to submit an LOI on your behalf. Chris Marbella, 760-803-6464. This is a ground lease. So from what I understand, and we'd have to take a look at the lease, you're going to own the dirt underneath the building. But there's the store. Let's try to get a front view. There's Domenigoni Parkway. You can see a lot of cars coming in off of Domenigoni, which is the main thoroughfare from the 15 into Hemet. If people are headed to Palm Springs, they can also go this route. So people going to Palm Springs would stop here and fill up with gas. But there you go, brand new building, C-store, brand new pumps, and a brand new canopy. Beautiful store. 7-Eleven's great, very strong credit. You probably have A-rated credit here, investment grade credit, but we'd have to review the lease. There's the C-store. I love the pumps, brand new pumps. I love the look of the architecture here. They did an amazing job. Everything's really clean. 7-Eleven does a great job with their architecture, and the developer's doing a really good job. There's a front view. Looks like guys have parked here because they're working on the store. See if we can get a little closer here. Take a quick view here. Love that A-frame of the roof. Really nice architecture. Looks great. Hey, how you doing? Looks good. Looking good. Let's see if we can get inside and take a peek. I don't know. All right, so we're just gonna check it out. This is what a 7-Eleven looks like before it's built. Wow. So they're getting it all teed up. Let me give you a little better view here. Okay, so there. You can see they're getting all their shelving in. They've got, everything's beautiful. They're getting in all their shelving, all their coolers over there, all the electrical. The building's almost done. So if you want to own this 7-Eleven ground lease, you would own the dirt. 7-Eleven owns the building, to the best of my knowledge, but you'd have a brand spanking new store here if you purchase this property. So beautiful 7-Eleven here, right near Domenigoni, Winchester Road, in the fast-growing Hemet area where there's a lot of homes coming into the area. So very fast-growing. All right, so this 7-Eleven is priced at $3,440,860. It's at a 465 cap. NOI is $160,000. There's 4 5-year options. It's original 15-year primary lease term. From what we understand, it's a ground lease. You would own the dirt underneath the building, and we'd have to review the lease and see what it is, but that's what the OM indicates. There's 30,000 cars a day, and they think there'll be 55,000 cars going past this on Domenigoni at build out. There's a looks like there's a Jack in the Box nearby. There's self-storage. You got all these new homes. The building's about 3,062 square feet, 3,062. The land is 44,866 square feet. Regarding financing, we'd come in at about $1.6 million to $1.8 million. I think a little bit above, right around 50% loan to value. And rate-wise, I would think we're probably 5 5/8 to 6 1/4 on a 5, 7, 10-year fixed with like a 25 to 30-year amortization. We could also probably offer a couple years IO if that's something you're thinking of. You're in a 1031 exchange. This is a perfect property if you're out of Orange County, Beverly Hills, LA, or if you're here in Riverside County, you'd own a brand spanking new 7-Eleven deal. Need to find out when the building's going to have C of O. So it's something we'd have to check out. But if you want to make an offer on this building, you can do so right off our website. You can fill out an LOI. Just go to our website, www.marabellafinance.com. This property is going to be on our homepage, and you should have a link that you can just click on to make an LOI. Submit the LOI with the seller. If you need financing for a 7-Eleven, give me a call as well. We've done numerous 7-Elevens as of late for acquisition, refi, cash out, takeout. We'd also like to do construction financing. Right now we're right around 6 3/4, and we can offer 80 to 100% of cost with a very low, like 115 to 125 minimum debt coverage. So that's another avenue we can help you out with. So definitely keep me in mind. Call me on my cell, Chris Marbella, 760-803-6464. One other thing I wanted to mention, we did an episode of Net Leased TV at another 7-Eleven, brand new 7-Eleven near Disneyland, an amazing location. That location, it went into foreclosure, and the bank now has that. It's an off-market deal. I've talked to the bank. They'd like to sell the property. I think that one's at around $5 million. If you'd like to own something near Disneyland kind of area, I guess that would be Central Orange County. It's a great brand new 7-Eleven deal that one of our lenders has right now, and they'll consider selling that. So I think that one would be around 4 3/4 to 5 cap. But we could submit an offer with the bank, and they've told me that they may consider selling that. So definitely call me on that as well. If you're looking for an off-market 7-Eleven deal for your exchange, around $5 million, give or take, in the Orange County area near Disneyland, the demographics are huge. Like in a 5-mile radius, there's tons of people, and that's what you want with these kind of deals. So definitely call me if you would like to learn more about that. A straight shot of the store. There's the beautiful pumps and the various lanes here where people will be filling up. But I love the architecture. You got the beautiful 7-Eleven facade, all the brand new gas pumps, and as indicated, you've got you're here on Domenigoni and Frontier Loop. There's looks like brand new housing developments on each side. 4-way signalized corner here, and there's developments going in. And that's basically what you want in a net lease property. You want growth in the area. More growth, more consumers. So this area is going to fill in nicely. As it indicated, you're getting in at the very beginning of the growth. So the property has a nice story to it. There's probably going to be a shopping center built right there shortly. And you're going to own a brand new spanking 7-Eleven in the fast-growing Inland Empire. Here's a little better picture of the facade of the 7-Eleven. You just got to love that architecture. There's plenty ample parking. They did an amazing job with the parking. You got parking on the side, nice wide ingress, egress. It looks like you probably, I don't know if they'll put an ingress off of Domenigoni, probably not. You probably have a right here on Frontier Loop, and then you'll access it, I guess, up a Frontier Loop or the street right behind it here. So that'll be interesting to see where you access the property. Here's the ingress coming off of Frontier Loop. You'd have this right in right here. So you'd go right here behind the building and then make another right in off this little street. I guess you could say it's an alley, but I don't know the name of the street, but you would make a right in down this little street here and access the C-store and the pumps. That's kind of your ingress. But look at all those houses back there. Behind you, they're building houses. To the side, they're building houses. Over here, they're building houses. You can see they're building houses back there. So there's kind of houses everywhere. This is like the new frontier, guys. Like this would be your ingress to the property. And it's through the back of the property, which is very interesting. So you probably make a right or left off of Domenigoni to access the station, the convenience store. But there you go, because there's some arrows in and arrows out. There's some excess land. Here's kind of the road behind the store. This is where you would access, I think, and then you make a right in right over there. But you also have some excess land back here, so I don't know what they would probably do with that excess land. I'm going to take a kind of a walk out here on Domenigoni. Again, this is kind of the new frontier. This is like 1970s and 80s in Orange County or Riverside. As far as development, where can you get a house in the mid 500s? And there's housing developments on each corner of this property. So this is definitely going to fill in. Look at the traffic here. The traffic is already pretty active along Domenigoni. Domenigoni's the main thoroughfare heading east towards Hemet and Palm Springs. So people could be heading east or west from Palm Springs to the 15, heading to Riverside or San Diego or LA, or vice versa. But here you go. There's a nice, how many lanes are here? It looks like like 3 lanes on each side about. As far as Domenigoni Parkway, it's all brand new. And you got these housing developments all around this 7-Eleven. And again, that's what you want. You want a property where everything is filling in around it. That means it's becoming more dense. You're gonna have more customers, and you get people heading to Palm Springs or to Hemet, or heading to the 15 to San Diego, Orange County, or Riverside. So you've got a huge traffic count here to support this 7-Eleven. It's an amazing location. Let's make an offer. Jump on my website. You can submit an LOI right off the website, www.marabellfinance.com. It's an amazing location. Let's make an offer. I want Net Lease TV. Woo!